Hello, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XI. So here we are today in Final Fantasy XI, and I'm not exactly 100% sure what I'm going to do, but we're Master Level 10 now, which by level that's 1/5 of the way to maximum level, but by actual exemplar points needed, that's like 1/50th, maybe less. But, so, we've got all sorts of other in-game content we can at least unlock. I don't know if we can actually get into it. Actually, I know we can't, because this particular one is related to Dynamis Divergence. Huh? Who are you? Wait, you can see me? Pretend not to see him. No, say you can see him. I don't get it. How can you see me? Ah, you must have the prismatic hourglass. I've got one just like it. My friend tried to stop me, but my curiosity got the better of me. It was great at first, losing myself in a quest for treasure, but before I knew it, I was like a ghost. My body remains stuck in the other world, and only my spirit is able to return. However, I've got no regrets. It's actually a blast. I've got all this treasure to myself. I know how to get there. You might not be able to get there, but I can help you show you the way. What do you say? Right away. I can see you're full of curiosity, just like me. First, you'll need an empty hourglass for your journey. It's a bit different from the prismatic hourglass, you see. There's something strange about the empty hourglass, like it's cursed or something. I have a feeling you'll find out soon enough. Past, future, light, darkness, or perhaps something else. The only thing I know for sure is that it won't turn out very good for you. So are you sure you want to go through with this? More than ever. I can see you're not easily deterred. Well, in that case, you're going to have to buy an empty hourglass from me. Do you know about the ancient currency used in the realm of men during the Shadow Rain era? I'll trade you for a Montiant silver piece, a 100 Bime bill, or a Lungo Nango jade shell. Come see me when you're ready. Alright, and I took the initiative. I knew we were going to need that, so boom, we got one. Ah, you've come bearing gifts. Okay, here's the empty hourglass as promised. Now there's a few conditions for traveling to this world. First, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this? No, bring your friends with you. You need at least 3 people, and you can take up to 18. If there are too few or too many, not everybody will be able to make it back. Second, it's important to get your rest. If you go, you need to rest for at least 60 hours Earth time before going again. That'll help you from ending up like me. Third, this isn't really a condition, but the treasure there is mine. I'm simply asking you to bring it back for me. Over there, you'll find goodies like this everywhere you look. Orc shows you a rusted identification card. This is a name tag used by the Allied forces during the Shadow Rain era. It seems they're quite the formidable fighting unit. You might also come across something like this from time to time. Shows you a Beastman's Medal. It's a campaign medal that was given to help boost morale among beastmen during the Shadow Rain era. It appears to have been forged from the name tags used by the Allied forces. You'll find treasures like this everywhere over there. Bring them to me. Of course, I'll be sure to reward you properly. Just bring me this treasure, okay? Understood? Alright, so obtain key item, empty hourglass. And I think that's impermanent, right? Yep. This hourglass is almost completely empty except for a few tiny granules of black sand. Uh-huh. Pretty cool. Yeah, more or less, if we could ever actually team up for anybody, then let's go to Dynamis Divergence. Which, Dynamis Divergence, it's really Alliance content, and it's still full Alliance content because it's item level 149 content. Which, you know, obviously we're still tied to I-119, but, you know, like, they basically, like, everything in there is made, you know, to fight an alliance of I-119 players. But a lot of people go in just with like their dual boxes or like with, you know, just a couple other people for entry access. And Square was actually pretty smart with how they designed it. You can actually enter with 2 other people and then you can split up. You can just like break the party and then summon your own trusts and have your own drop pools and everything. And you don't fight together, but like you can kind of like, you know, not compete, I guess, while sharing the same instance or something. It sounds pretty cool. I figure if I ever go, I'll do recording, and I'll probably try to go with my brother or something. It'd probably be the easiest way to get in. I did technically join a link shell from the auction house website, but I've seen them like call out for people to come like twice maybe, and both times I was just not able to. So like they've probably called out more times than that on their Discord. I just sometimes like I have a real hard time paying attention to Discord at all. Like I have a few I talk in a lot, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't like using it for coordinating events or really anything like that. But the other reason to try to do Dynamic Divergence is if you can get the Mega Boss clears, you can fully augment and upgrade your relic weapons. And you don't even actually need to fully kill the Mega Boss. You have to like deal some crazy amount of damage, like 60 million damage after you get this key item from beating like the mid-boss in the zone or whatever. And it's like relics are tied to Dynamis Divergent, Windurst, Empyreans are Dynamis Divergent, Sandioria. Relics are Juno, or no, not relics. Aeonic weapons are Juno, and then mythic weapons are Bastok. And I think they put I don't know if they lumped Empyrean or not Empyrean. Ergon weapons, you know, Rune Fencer and Geomancer. I think they lumped those in with Mythics, but I could be wrong. They might be lumped in with Relics or something, or maybe Aeonics. I don't know. I really don't. Like I said quite a while ago. Yes, in the state that you're in now, I suppose I could. I have a proposal for you. Are you interested? Yes, I can take that fancy armament of yours to even greater heights. That said, I can't do it right at this moment. No, before I work my magic on your little friend there, I'll need to enhance my tools using the power of your equipment. In other words, I'm asking for you to help me help you. By using your experience to enhance my tools, I can upgrade that equipment of yours. For that, I'll need just some of your job points. Just give me your job points from jobs where you can't earn anymore. I'll use them to get my tools up to snuff and forge a piece of equipment that'll knock your socks off. I think 10,000 job points ought to do it. I believe you can use up to 700 points per week. We have to do this right, though. Mess around and my tools won't be up to the job, leaving you with your boring old equipment. And none of us want that, right? Lastly, I'll need to use the right tools for the job. That means you'll need enough job points to cover each type of equipment you want to augment. So I don't know exactly how this works, but this is the alternative to Dynamis Divergence. Like 10,000 job points, basically the equivalent of mastering 5 jobs. But it can only be job points from jobs that you already have mastered, right? So like, the idea is you're not like just throwing any of your job points at it. Like your jobs that aren't mastered, that they can't work towards this step. Only ours. And interestingly, when you actually fill your capacity points all the way like this, you stop getting capacity points at all. So it's kind of interesting. I don't think anyone unlocks their stuff this way. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to like beat Dynamis Divergence with anybody. So like, because I just like my schedule is just so. Mysterious weapon, huh? Okay. Here, have 500 job points. I'm not doing anything with them. I'm not doing Master Trials. Okay. Alright, so... I guess maybe it's independent of the weapon, but I think that the whole deal with doing it through Oboro and job points is that, one, it takes a lot longer than just getting in a group and beating Dynamis Divergence. And two, I think it only applies to one weapon at a time. And obviously that's like way worse, but I don't know for sure. I do know if you get the 700 job points per week, then what it would take, what, like 10 weeks would get you to 7,000. So what, it'd be 15 weeks, and that would be what, 15 weeks is, what was that, 3? Yeah, that's almost 4 months. It's basically 4 months to be able to upgrade a Relic, Aeonic, Empyrean, or Mythic weapon to be able to augment it. But I mean, the way I figure it is if I had like grinded like I was probably should have and already been doing that, then like I probably could have been augmenting my Ragnarok by now. But oh well, you know. No use crying over spilt milk. Let's see. As for what else we could do today, let's see. Okay. I guess we could redo. We could redo Siren or something and get that Scythe, maybe. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to do a Sortie run either. Of course, we don't need to like milk this out to be long at all. I just like, I wanted to show off turning in those 500 job points, but you know, that's really not that much content, right? So, and also gaining access to Dynamis Divergence, which, something that Oryx didn't mention, I guess because we already had it, is I don't think you'll be able to see Oryx unless you have Dynamis Tavnasia Sliver, so you have to have cleared all of Dreamland Dynamis. And I think all of regular Dynamis as well. Okay. Sure thing, baby cakes. Of course, the reason I'd want to show this off is not just to get that Scythe, which I don't think that Scythe is actually that great anymore. I'm pretty sure we could buy something from the auction house, either a Rayetic Scythe or even a whatever the Superior 2 version Scythe is. But we want for you. Also, sorry if you hear my dogs going crazy. I'm not sure what they're going on about. It's really stormy today, and the temperature literally spiked down by almost 30 degrees. Like when I woke up today, I woke up shortly before noon, and it was like 72. And it's been in the 70s like the last few days in a row. And then huge rain came in while I was eating lunch with my fiance. We went out on a lunch date, and this guy in a black truck, like, he pulled out in front of us, and I had slowed down because I saw him not slowing down as he was coming to pull out or whatever, because like he was retarded, and he almost T-boned this white SUV. But then he like managed to pull back and away at like the last second, and he pulled off into the turn lane and then tried to speed off. Basically, I don't know if he like actually like grazed the white SUV or what, but the white SUV like it suddenly just pulled over and like started chasing the black truck, and then we got cut off. Like I was driving, we got cut off by this sports car that just decided to pass us at the last second. Like it was crazy. Like if I hadn't slowed down like I did, I probably could have gotten hit like twice. I hate the way people drive around where I live. I also hate the sheer amount of trucks. Nobody needs this many trucks, I tell you what. In fact, most people in this day and age, they don't need trucks at all. I probably had this rant in the Let's Play before, but like a lot of people, like they just get trucks because you know they're like their parents had trucks or whatever, and actually did some sort of labor that requires a truck. But whether they went off to become like a wait, we need the fucking whether they went off to become like an actual laborer, like a welder, or someone, related to like actually having something to load into the truck that you need a truck for, They, they just didn't care, but like that was like irrelevant to them. They wanted a truck because their parent had a truck, so they, other cars are girly or whatever, so they got a fucking truck, and they don't even need it. And then with the environmental regulations placed on vehicles or something, like apparently trucks have to be big in order to like meet their environmental quota or something. I don't fully understand that because I haven't looked into it ever, but it sounds stupid as fuck. And so we have oversized trucks on the road everywhere, and they're stupid. I hate them. I guess I should probably have gone to Adeline and gotten, what you call it, but, meh, I think we'll be fine. Let's use August. Why not? We're in Adeline, right? So. I don't want to go like full Adeline setup because we don't have any Adeline bards or anything, but we theoretically could. And we'd probably cinch out a win or something. They recently released a new master trial, which I have no business in even thinking about, really. Where you fight August and all the Nyack walls, and like the Nyack walls come out and have like 5 million HP apiece. and then like while they're out, August regenerates HP really quickly and has like maximum damage reduction, damage taken reduction. And it sounds pretty crazy because the Mac walls are all like ridiculously powerful. You know, they're the things that you fight in the wild to keep your Reeves. And then like trying to just fuck up my self-skill chain. Sure did, Brian. He sure did. For once, he does what people said that he'd do. I feel like she's taken less damage than last time. Of course, last time we used our shining one, didn't we? Oh, right. We're not supposed to make light skill chains on her because she absorbs anything that's wind damage. What did I put my shining on? I've been swapping between Thief and Warrior today because I've been trying to get the Sacro breastplate, but no such luck there for me so far. In fact, I haven't gotten the Sacro anything. Also, I seem to have a dedicated hater now, and I'm getting dedicated dislikes on not just recent uploads, but like someone's going through my entire library and just pressing dislike on everything. And I don't know who I made hate me, but I made someone hate me, so. Oh, she's killing my ass. Don't kill my ass. Man, what the fuck happened to August? I was not paying attention. I had assumed this was going to be a nearly effortless cakewalk here. There we go. Freaking scared me. $10,000 bailed. No, bailed is fucking worthless. Why would you ever pick that? I'm just gonna grab the Scythe because it might make a cool style lock. And for the jobs that, like Black Mage and Beastmaster, which, I mean, I have no intention of ever playing Black Mage, but, just in case I did, you know. Huh. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen anyone wield it. Of course, the one thing that sucks about it is we don't have the merited Scythe weapon skill or anything, so we don't have any good Scythe options on Warrior, really. I mean, Spiral Hell is decent, but it's not that great, but it's an interesting weapon because I don't think it's really that hard to get. I mean, like, if we had just, like, done Adeline, if we were a Dark Knight main and we just finished Adeline, like, I think this might be like a fucking pre-ambuscade, like, upgrade over the, like, Homestead Scythe or something. Although I don't know that for sure. I haven't looked into Scythes, really. Let's see. We could fuck around with it, right? Of course. It does look like it looks kind of cool, but it's also a little bit silly. Like I guess it's supposed to be one of her claws, basically, like on a staff or something. But I don't even know if we could actually, if like we merited. It's entropy, right? We'd have to dump one of our other ones for it. Beastmaster can use entropy? Oh, I didn't realize that. That's interesting. Of course, like, I'm pretty sure, like, we just have access to better sites, though. Right, like... Okay... Yeah, the Malia Sickle. If we could get ourselves a Malia Sickle, that would just automatically be better. But you see, that's a Su2 weapon, so you need 100 job points. Which, I mean, I guess isn't really that hard to get, but... Even so, you know... Scythes always have interesting names in this game. Father Time. More or less Father Death, right? Yeah, every time I gain a master level, staff and shield and great axe all uncap. Everything else just like bumps up because it's like you gain one skill for each level. And like since we have all the jobs at 99, until our skills actually exceed 424 for most of the weapons, then they won't actually like we won't actually have to uncap them at all. So. Go figure. Yeah, I think with that Malia Sickle given Cross Reaper, we could actually do fairly decent with Scythe on Warrior if we wanted to. Like if we were to merit Entropy, we could, you know, self-skill chain Darkness really easily with Entropy into Cross Reaper making Darkness. And Cross Reaper is actually a really solid hit. I don't know the exact train of thought they were in when they made this Scythe, though. I'll keep it as like a toy maybe for a while. I don't know. Let's see. What I really need to try to do is I need to try to group. I need to try to find like very difficult ambuscade groups so I can get things from that I still need, because you never stop needing things from that because of the damn capes. And then I need... It would really be helpful to get into like a sortie static that even if they didn't go every day, if they went like 2 or 3 times a week or something, preferably like after midnight Eastern. But I don't know where I'm going to meet anyone like that. Hey look, it's Shitaku from the forum. What a badass. Oh, he's got the Master Level Warrior at the same level as us. Except he's got way better gear because he actually he leads a Link Shell. That's actually the Link Shell that I joined for Dynamic Divergence, but, huh, that's interesting. Why would you have a counter mantle? Maybe he has some unique ideas about tanking on Warrior or something. Let's see. Since we're here already, let's go ahead and grab Ionis. And then, I guess for the rest of the video, I'll just jump into Sortie real quick. I haven't been keeping up with it very much. I like every now and then I'll blow out like 2 Sortie runs and be like, oh, that's enough Sortie for like 5 months. My old man seems to be squirreling around in the garage. Yeah, forgive me if I've shown off solo sortie with like actually doing like what's, I don't know if it's ideal for a soloer, because like master levels actually let certain jobs actually solo some of the bosses through kiting and through other shenanigans. Man, he's really on a tear down there. He's like setting the dogs off. He's like slamming doors, slamming things around the garage. Like, this is getting ridiculous. I still haven't gone with anyone else other than is it Galakar's group, which is my brother's sortie group. That one time they needed the sub, and I like went with them, and we fought the ghosts, and the guy was like, it was the Corsair who was like salty that he was on Corsair and that my warrior was there, and that like, I mean, he wasn't really salty, but I don't know, like it just seemed like he said at some point, you know, just for future reference, I have like master level 45 warrior with everything or something, and it's just like, bro, how was I supposed to know that? You volunteered to come Corsair, like I don't know, man. Yeah. Last few times I've done sortie, I've been pretty lucky as far as the notorious monsters go. Like, they haven't been in too problematic of a spot for me to like get at them. Which, like, I say the notorious monsters, but they're just called like the, I think they're colloquially known as the ground floor bosses or something. And, you know, they're just minor notorious monsters that are like level 130 or something, or 128 or something, and they're not that hard to kill. It's literally just getting them alone. Dun, dun, dun. See, it's been several days. My Roost-Pix plate is like halfway charged. It's been really funny the last few times I actually went in, though. Last few times I went in, it was just like, your Roost-Pix plate received 72,000 seconds. Just like, holy fuck, you know. Okay, let's see. Wait a second. I don't use Goltata in here anymore. At least not for the NM segment of things. Because I need multiple erases for Aegis Schism. I actually really love the music in here too. And nowadays, instead of going for Leech first, I pretty much, oh, well, he's like right there. Okay, if he's already on wide scan, let's just go grab him. Normally, though, I go looking for the Demisang Deletrius first. Because from my own experience with sortie, if you go for him first, it's easier to find him alone in the hallway. And finding him alone in the hallway is ideal. Of course, there's been times where he's not alone in the hallway, and that makes it very awkward to pull. And, come on, he's not too far away. Having a bow to pull him helps, though. But, let you get away with all sorts of shit. And I probably won't record this whole sortie run. I don't want to keep you here. Not that I find myself to be magnetic or anything. It's just, well, on Warrior alone with my level of gear and knowledge, there's not really that much to show off. Like, I'm definitely at the point where it's just like, if I want to show things off, I really need to group. God damn it, Archangel Elbow. See, most people get mad at Quiltada. I get mad at Archangel Elbow. She, it seems to me that her AI basically tells her to try to close skill chains, if possible, with her strongest weapon skill, which her strongest weapon skill is Shenmue. For some reason, they just did not give her Savage Blade, and I don't understand that. Or like any of the other high-end sword weapon skills. She uses like Shentu Scene, and then like Arrogance Incarnate, and her like silencing AoE one, a whole bunch. But yeah, like most of the time she'll just do Shentu Scene. And from what I like, usually what happens is she uses Shentu Scene when, like, after I've made a light skill chain, or if I use a weapon skill that, like Echo's Fury, that has a light property as its primary property, because she likes to make light most of the time. But like, she will make Distortion as well. But then there's times where she just does it, and it, I don't know, it's just not. It's irritating. But I need her out right now because Demisang, Deletrius, and any of the Farmers, they actually, like, I can tank them just fine with like Defender and my damage taken setup, gear setup, but they hit pretty damn hard, so it's really useful to have her take the first brunt of the assault, even if she doesn't live through it. Like, just super helpful. And she usually does live through it nowadays, but here. It is here, and it's in. Ah, man. That's like the worst. Okay, well, it'll be okay. We have some crazy methods to pull it. And when I say crazy methods, I just mean basically shoot it and run away. And it'll literally link every single bomber. But like, they all walk back super slow. But the way I've been able to pull it in the past is like, oh, it's got Great Axe too. Oh, this is not good at all. Oh, look, and it's getting buffs. How about that? Oh, but it's moseying along here. Maybe it won't pace back and forth. Maybe it will just... Maybe we can nudge it. Maybe we can be like, hey bro, just move along. It's wearing 4/5 White Mage artifact or relic, and then Warrior body, and using a Great Axe. It's got an Amud on, so that's what Great Axe model it's got. Like I said, I don't remember if I've shown this off. Oh, no, it's wearing Warrior Empyrean feet, actually. It's hard to see with those White Mage bell bottoms, but yeah, it's got Warrior Empyrean feet. Come on, bro. Just walk a little further, please. If you could just... Yeah, keep going. Yep. Come on. You can do it again. I believe in you. You don't want to turn around. Yeah, it can. I've seen Deletrius have Great Axe. I've seen it have Staff. I've seen it have Club. I've seen it have dual swords. I've seen it have dual daggers. And I think that's it so far. I don't think I've seen it have really anything else. I'm sure it could. Probably everything except for ranged options. There's probably not a Demi-Sang Deletrius that attacks with only archery or marksmanship. Or throwing, for that matter. Although, how hilarious would that be? Like, you see Demi-Sang Deletrius, it has no weapon, and you engage it, and then, like, instead of, you know, whipping out a weapon or like punching you, it does start punching you, but like when it throws the punch, it's one punch, and then it just stops the throw repeatedly. It doesn't do any weapon skills, just stops the throw. That'd be fucking hilarious. Man, these other bombers move around a shit ton. Giving it haste and shit. Ugh, it does not need any of that. Come on, just a little further closer to the door, please. This is the most riveting content you've ever watched, isn't it, dear viewer? Come on. There was a run I did where the Demi-Sang was like, it was in a farmer room like this, kind of, but it was just like really, like in the midst of all of them. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. Risk it. This is probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna risk it. He's far enough away from those other ones now. Okay, so Hellfan will grab him. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to weapon break him, because he's got access to Fell Cleave, and he will use it. So we want that sweet, like, minus 20% damage dealt going on. And armor break next. And I don't know how much it'll help. Full break applies and accuracy down, so. Won't use War Cry because reasons. Yeah, Joachim out, we don't have Captain Magical Haste, I'm pretty sure. Just like, he does give us Victory March, but I think his March is like +0. So I don't think it gets us anywhere. Trust to heal me, just in case he turns on me. In general, he's usually the problem with the 4 NMs. Like, not just from doing a lot of damage, but just from the fact that he's the hardest one to pull. Because, like, the Porksy, it doesn't link with any elementals or anything. The Leech is usually, like, in a non-problematic spot. And they're all also much weaker and have access to way weaker TP moves. So. All in all, though, if you get all four of the 4 NMs, you generally get between 4,000 and 5,000 Gallimaufry for your primes, and then the satisfaction. You also get like a pretty good amount of chance at dude, did he just like straight up kill Sylvie? Damn, I think Sylvie is toast. It's okay though. He's almost settled the task. No thanks. You're trying to kill me, and I don't appreciate that. Haha, I anticipated your attack, bitch. Aw, that's cute. Metatron Torment, how about that? It's actually a really cool weapon skill, and sometimes I really want to make a Bravura, but in the current age, like, I have a hard time thinking to myself that I can justify further old relics, since I haven't even completed a Mythic yet, and I haven't even started an Empyrean. And, you know what, with this recording, if we, like, kill Demisang Boy here, and the other 4 NMs, I might just go ahead and, like, I might leave Sortie early, like, instead of milking out. Like, what you do in Sortie, you know, is usually you just milk out the timer, you get as much Gallimaufry as possible. And then, like, a group run, you know, that basically entails killing, like, several bosses. And then, like, if you don't have enough time for a boss, you know, most people dip with, like, less than 10 minutes left or something. Some, from what I understand, they ride the clock out all the way. Usually when I do these, I ride the clock out all the way, killing, after I do all the 4 NMs, I just kill leeches, or whatever. And like, now that we've killed Demisang Deletrius, we can actually, we can get, we can kill 3 Fommers, and that'll get us a red chest, which has a chance at, it's 500 Gallimaufry guaranteed, and then a chance at an old case for an earring, as well as like Icontrite and Rakaznar Sapphires, which are for Empyrean armor upgrades and for prime weapon upgrades. The lovely thing about walking through B is that, except for the Umbrals, none of the melee elementals aggro. So, well, the Porksy does, but they aggro by sight, just like the Umbrals. These Umbrals are bad news bears, by the way. Like, they They have like the Doom, the AoE Doom, that puts the 10 count Doom on your whole party. And that's why I have Holy Water in my thing. Because sometimes when you run through here, there's a door you have to open. And they'll see you when you drop invisible to open the door. That's actually one thing that's really annoyed me about Final Fantasy XI over the years. The fact that you can't open doors while invisible. Obviously, they programmed it that way so that you couldn't just sneak past literally everything that's not true sight. But it doesn't make it any less annoying. And it also doesn't make it make sense. Like the entire advantage to being invisible in like any sort of fantasy setting is just the idea that you won't be seen doing things that you do. And the Porksy isn't up here. What a slut. There's some temporary item we can get from killing a Biuni monster within 30 seconds of engaging, and I don't know how we would do that without magic. I assume we'd need to be on like at least Red Mage to do that, and we'd probably have to like I don't know. Okay, this is like the other side of the leeches. How annoying. Oh well, it could be worse. One thing I'm kind of kicking myself for that I didn't pick up before I started recording this evening is I usually like to bring a set of sprinter shoes from campaign era to Sortie, because you do a lot of running around in here. At least I do, and I don't know. I feel like it helps save you a few minutes. It should be pretty valuable, because like I'm pretty sure you can use them outside before entry, and then you have quickened at the very start. And I probably should have showed that off this time. If I can ever get serious groups for Sortie though, like there's several objectives. Like there's a bunch of bosses in here to kill, and that would be worth showing off. And then there's in order to access like part of the actual inside of Sortie, there's you have to kill literally every single Demisang Falmer in the entire D section, and I think it's something like close to 100 Falmers, and I don't know how far I would get if I tried to do that myself. I assume I would not. I assume I wouldn't get very far, mainly for the fact that, most of the Falmers cannot just be picked away from where they're at. They all link. Like a lot of them have party behavior. So I don't know. I don't know if that's doable for me with my current power level. I'm sure I could get a lot of them killed. I just don't think I would get a lot of them. Oh, you're by the fucking transposer? How did I? Maybe you moved here after I ran away? What? An indomitable Foz and a cheering Pixie love each other very, very much. Roast his bacon, Calm Wind. Yeah, Fusion is one of the coolest looking skill chains in the entire game, in my opinion. But I've always kind of felt like Fire in general in Final Fantasy XI has not really been useful for a lot of things. Probably why they made an entire Naya cool related to it having fire damage, like spell its aura and whatnot. That Ice Naya cool that's really nasty. Oof. Man. That stupid pork, see, I tell you what. This is another reason I need a Sacro Breastplate, I tell you. You know what, I'm just gonna save myself some time. So... all that remains now is the boot. I think by opening this starts the 5-minute timer or whatever. I think it's only brown boxes that have a chance for brown boxes and above that have a chance for old cases for the Sortie earrings. I've actually gotten a lot of normal quality Sortie earrings, but most of them I judge to be inferior to what I already have. So, okay, so the boot is here. It's in the courses. It won't link with the courses or anything, but they have a pretty big aggro. I think they aggro by sight, and they have a pretty big aggro by sight and blood, and they have a pretty big range at which they aggro from. So kind of sucks. And it would start casting a spell that has like a 10-second cast time. What a slut! What a terrible, terrible slut. Fortunately for us, though. Maybe I should have gotten rid of EV and called in Kultada. I have a feeling EV is going to be getting in the way of all of my skill chains. I need to do if I'm going to kill this thing in the requisite amount of time. Although I say that like I'm worried, but like I actually haven't failed to get the red chest in quite a while, so... Sometimes this thing will surprise you though, like it'll get a Sleep K2 off, and that can be devastating. It can do Grave Reel over and over again, and AoE drain from your party. Alright, give me that sweet, sweet orange chest, please. Thank you. Okay, cool beans. Please touch the chests, come on. Yay! Yay! Okay. And so, like, all that's really left to us now is farming galley. And, quite honestly, like, since I'm recording, I don't want to, like, bore you with another 30 minutes of it. But I do kind of want to at least get the red chest from the farmers, because we can kill any 3 farmers now and get another red chest, which would be 500 more galley and another chance at an old case and sapphire and ichondrite and all that good stuff. And as far as Gallimaufry goes, we need a shit ton of it. It's like, I think it's like 75,000 to upgrade one piece of Empyrean armor to +3, which we don't even have. Like I said, we still don't even have any base Empyrean armor because I'm lazy. But other than that, to make a prime weapon up to stage 3, I think you need 1,000 Gallimaufry and something else. Well, not 1,000, 1 million. There we go. Words mean things, and I know them, I swear. Okay, free brown box, give me that. Okay, now we just go back to D. I never remember with D where exactly it is in relation to where I want to be for these farmers. There's like a section in D where it's like a square that's kind of like the start with like AccuX's, but it's farmers instead. And here it is. And it's a lot easier to get farmers alone in the hallway to beat them up down there, so that's where we want to be. That's where we want to do. You also notice we get basically the same amount of exemplar points as we would for killing a Locust Imp from most of the Floran Imps. Or, well, from the Ghost and the Demisang Deletrius anyway. So, some people believe that instead of grinding for exemplar points, you should just do content over and over again, and the expected thing is like you'll just hit master level 50 eventually by just like doing all the other grinds the game has to offer. And of course, the main problem with that is the fact that most of the grinds in the game actually take place before being that far in the game, so you know, it's kind of not true at all. But yeah, you know. This player base, the player base for this game kind of has like ritualistic beliefs that it wants to cave into. And let's just be extra fucking lazy and just full break this monk and call it good. Assume all 4 of the debuffs landed. Just kick his ass. Of course, these Demisang monsters are all pretty much, like, not quite as dangerous as Deletrius, but almost. Like, they do have access to the weapon skills, and they will hurt when they do them. fucked, son. Thieves are pretty annoying. They have really high evasion. I think I've said it at least a dozen times now, but full break is like 12.5% to all 4 of the things it targets, and the other breaks are like 20% to the singular thing they target. So if you really need the debuffs, like to be potent, you want to do the individual breaks. But as far as the breaks being resisted, the element for each like debuff is the same, whether it's in full break or in the individual breaks. So you're better off, well, like if you don't need full potency or, ow, Jesus. Ow. Thought I did weapon break on you, son. That one trimmed my nose hair. My job ability list is all screwed up from switching between jobs all the time. I hate that that happens. I wish that, like, I wish there was a way to just, like, set it to be, you know, forever one way. Guy looks a little bit close to the guys in there. Let's look on wide scan. Wide scan is your best friend when, like, seeing how close stuff is. Sometimes it's a little bit misleading though. Hello, Mr. Warrior. What great. Cha! Okay. Ew, fell please, you slut. Did I not? I thought I hit second Oki. Oh, I didn't hit second Oki. I'm stupid. It's okay though. You knew that, dear viewer. You knew that. God, did he just like straight up just like murk my wife? That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Joke's on him though. Sylvie is my wife now. Ha 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 ha. Okay, cool beans. And I would totally normally stay inside, but like, and farm for like the next 20 minutes, but Dude, that obsidian wing uses fast. Holy crap. Never actually used it before. They let you get right the fuck out of there. Oh man, imagine if other warp items were that fast. Holy cow. But yeah, that's basically Sortie's solo. Oh, earring for ninja, huh? Yeah, sometimes it takes a while for it to process in. Hattori earring, okay. Katana skill, throwing skill, and then physical damage limit, and then some accuracy and magic accuracy. That's actually not terrible bad because the throwing skill is basically ranged accuracy, ranged attack. The katana skill is basically accuracy and attack, and it's slightly less than 10 for both of those because they're actually like plus 0.9 or something. So it's like 9 accuracy, 9 attack, and ranged attack, and ranged accuracy. I don't know if I'll keep it though. I don't know exactly how much I want to play ninja. It is actually one of my favorite jobs, but like I have so many jobs that are like, oh, it is actually one of my favorite jobs. So I forgot what I was leaving Sortie early though to try to show you. Oh man, I'm pretty sure I have undiagnosed ADHD or something. Okay, let's see. Just get away from these people that make me feel shame because they're so much better geared than me. And then there was something I was going to try to show you or do. Oh dear. What was it though? If only I could like rewind the recording and listen to myself. I legitimately don't remember. I was like, I need to get out of Sortie so I can like have time to go do this other thing and show them something. What was it? Fuck me, dude. Yeah, I don't remember, so if I can't remember, I can't show you, so sorry about that. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and have a great day, and next time maybe I'll actually remember what the fuck I'm doing.